Hey everyone, and welcome to Night at the Improv. Night at the Improv happens every first Saturday of the month, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the show where you direct our design, and tonight our word is Lucky Charms, given to us by me. I guess this was from our Night at the Improv Live. I always ask each of my attendees what word they would like to add to the wheel, and I guess I must have added a word. And I don't know what I was thinking, because this one was pretty difficult. As you can tell, we're doing 3 nails tonight and not a whole set, because this one really actually got my gears turning. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below your word and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode your word will be chosen. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. Alright, so let's get to this Lucky Charms theme for tonight. What I did was I actually looked up Lucky Charms, and I picked colors that were the colors in the marshmallows. So that's what we're doing here. I'm going to be, we have to use 5 colors minimum on our nails. So I thought, okay, let's do a rainbow. So I got the colors of the marshmallows, and it happened to work out in a rainbow color. So I'm going to use all these colors that you see here. And we're going to do a vertical rainbow on one of the nails. I wasn't too sure what I was going to do with the other ones, but just to fulfill the colors, I'm going to be doing at least one nail with all, well, we've got 6 here, and I really love these colors. Originally, I wanted to do a marble, but I said to myself, you know what, I don't know, if you caught my Worldly Josieisms video, I did do a flag that had a similar color striping on the nail. So I said, you know what, I like this. I'm just going to go along with this. Sometimes I like the order of things when I'm doing some nail art. So I said, oh, let's just exploit this long detail brush that I love so much, and let's cut up this nail with some really straight lines and colors and just make it a full rainbow. So what I'm going to do in this video, because in doing research for Lucky Charms, I learned a lot of things about it, because I wasn't too sure. Like, you think you know things, because, you know, who's not eaten a box of Lucky Charms? But it's like, off the top of my head, I was like, what marshmallows do we have? Because I didn't remember. So I actually had to look it up. So along the way, like I said, I learned a lot of things. So I'm going to spit out some Lucky Charm info after our next spin. So it's going to be pretty interesting, and I hope that you like it. So after our next spin, our next required decoration for the night is going to be French stickers. This is actually the first decoration required is going to be French stickers. And I didn't like this. Definitely threw off my kind of like a thought in a head. I didn't really know what I was going to do. But anyway, so I said, okay, you know what, let's do this French sticker, and let's do the French with the marble of the color. So I thought that would be really cool and retro. So I was just looking up charms, and the original shapes back in 1964, you guys. So this cereal came out in 1964, and the cereal debuted with green clovers, pink hearts, orange stars, and yellow moons. So for this nail, just cleaning off the sticky layer, I found that the stickers don't stick well with the sticky layer, so we're going to just remove this off with some nail cleanse, and we're going to put the French sticker on there. I want to have like a deep French. So we've got I think these are like medium almond shape. So it's already got a deep tip on here, and I'm just going to use this smile line, the not so deep smile line sticker, so we get all this French below it. But yeah, we're going to put on blooming gel and marble up some of those colors, and I hope it's going to turn out all right. But yeah, so I wanted to start with the original shapes, so I'm going to paint mini marshmallow shapes on the white parts of the nail after I do this tip. So just a quick info for food for thought, not food for thought, but fun facts. So the blue diamonds were introduced in 1975, but later phased out. The purple horseshoes added in 1983. These two, the blue diamond and the purple horseshoe, I'm actually going to add the mini marshmallows to this. So I just did the heart. This one's the orange star. This one's going to be the yellow moon. I've got the green clover, and then I'm going to add the blue diamond and purple horseshoes. But okay, so red balloons were added in 1989, and then the pot of gold replaced the yellow moons in 1994. The blue moons replaced the pots of gold in 1995. And apparently there was an hourglass that I don't remember in 2008, and then they added unicorns in 2018. So I thought that was pretty cool to know. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And after our next spin, our second required decoration for the night is foil, and I hated this one. I was like, what am I going to do? I have to incorporate that with my cereal theme, and I know for the most part I have floral foils, but as you can see there's flowers in that one. But luckily when I did the unboxing for Dorota Politska's mystery box, I ended up getting a bunch of foils with her, and this one has this pastel marbling one, so I said this one is perfect. So let's talk more about this cereal. So again, it debuted in 1964, and the creator inspiration is the product developer John Houlihan was inspired by his favorite candy, Circus Peanuts, which, you know, I wasn't around for 1964, so I don't have no idea what that is. But the mascot for this cereal, as you know, is the Lucky Leprechaun, and it was introduced on St. Patrick's Day in 1964 to represent the brand. So for this nail, I'm going to be using a leprechaun decal, and this is worth mentioning because one of our talented ladies, content creators that we all know and love, Just Nikki, I got one of her, I think I got the St. Patrick's, either St. Patrick's Day or March mystery bag, and she included these decals. So she makes decals. If you ever want anything that you cannot find elsewhere, just hit her up, ask her if she can do this, and she can probably make the decals for you. But I had this St. Patrick's Day one. These are water decals, and there's this little leprechaun that's dabbing, and because he's dabbing, you can't really see his face. So I thought that was super ultra perfect for this set because it could be the Lucky Leprechaun mascot straight away. So I cut the piece out, and it's been a minute since I've used water decals. I'm actually doing it a different way rather than soaking it in a cup or whatever. I said, let's just soak it on my stamper already, so it's there ready to go. Soak up the paper, and then I can just slide the paper off. So it took about a minute to get this all nice and soaked, but it came off fairly well. And then I realized, ooh, I should have cut out the shape because now the plastic portion of this decal is kind of too much for the nail. I know it's not going to come out great. So what I'm going to do is just trim off some of the excess piece. So when you do get your water decals, any water decals, just cut it down to shape so that you don't get any extras and it starts wrinkling. Here I forgot to, it also helps if you put some transfer foil glue on there. That way you can take your water decal and it'll stick pretty well. So I recommend doing that, especially if you do it this way and you don't soak it in a cup. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this nail, and I'm going to seal it in with some top coat. There was minor wrinkling because it is such a large image on a curved nail that I think you might be able to see it. But so what I wanted to do is add 2 layers of top coat so we can smooth this all out, and so that when you feel the surface of the nail, you don't feel that wrinkling on the edges. But overall, this is so cute. Again, go check out Just Nikki. If I remember, I'm going to tag her into the description box. And you're going to love her decals. She also does resin and glitter mixes. So definitely check her website out and show some support for a small business. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. Alright, so after our final spin, our last required decoration for the night is charms. The night at the Improv Wheel Gods have given me a break. This is exactly what I needed, and I was going to do it anyway, I feel, if I didn't get it. But I'm using this solid building gel. It's been a hot minute since I've made my own charms. As you know, I love doing them. In fact, I intend on doing a very special series with charms, so keep an eye out for that. But for this one, I want to say, yeah, I probably did, and I just didn't pay attention, because I know I had Lucky Charms not too long ago, and they added the unicorn, like I said, in 2018, so I probably had the unicorn in the box that I had. I just didn't really pay attention. So here I am adding the latest and greatest marshmallow, and I'm painting it up like it does in the cereal box, so it's pretty cute. I feel I was like, how am I gonna do this? And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be perfect. So yeah, I'm just making my large marshmallow. I thought maybe I would like get a box and then just use the marshmallows on the nail, but I'm like, yeah, I don't know how very well that would look with gel on it. It might disintegrate, and then trying to keep that nail over time, it's just gonna not look good at all. So I'm going to be using this Beetles. It's just been a hot minute since I've done charms, but I really need to use up some of the stuff that I have. I feel like I haven't been this creative lately, so that's why I love this series. Sometimes it's a headache, and honestly, like I said, I didn't do a full set because I had no idea what I was going to do with all of this with Lucky Charms, because I don't foresee anyone wanting to wear a set of Lucky Charms. Oh, that could be wrong. Who knows? But anyway, so I think I did all right in this episode. I'm kind of looking forward to the other ones, but I don't know, man. You guys keep adding some weird words, so I'm not going to be too happy with some of them, but I guess that's the name of the game, and I'm signing up for it. So I guess it's just got to be done. So if you want to use this video to comment below, if you want to sign up for my lives. So first Saturday, I do my own night at the Improv, and the last Saturday of the month, I do a live with whomever wants to sign up. So I know it's going to be tough, but just sign up and then see if you can take your pain with the wheel, just like I am. If you're watching this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and click that like button. It really helps my channel out, and I greatly appreciate your support. And here is the end result for our word for tonight, Lucky Charms, given to us by me. If you would like to direct me to do a design, leave a comment below, your word, and I'll add it to the spinner. And who knows, maybe next episode, your word will be chosen. So glad that I got this done. I don't know if I was just in a fog, but again, yeah, I honestly wasn't excited about the word that I had added. But here is the Lucky Leprechaun mascot doing the dab. Thank you so much for doing the dab, because you can't tell if it's him or not. But also, thank you so much, Nikki, for making these decals and throwing them in that mystery bag. I really like it, and apparently it saved me in this episode. So you guys, again, go check her channel out. I will leave her link in the description box below, and help her support her small business. And then here we have the cereal, the marshmallow charms with the marbling French. I've got the yellow moon, orange stars, green clover, and pink heart that were the original marshmallows. And then I threw in the other two that came after, which is the purple horseshoe and blue diamond. And then last but not least, we have the marshmallow unicorn that was added in 2018. So thank you so very much for watching me at Night at the Improv every first Saturday of the month, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again. I have my Born Pretty PR video as well as my craft videos. And then you guys, Tuesdays, I'm going to be posting my special giveaway videos where you have to vote for your team of who's going to win. We already did week 1, so keep posted on my channel. I do give updates. To check out the rules, I will be talking about it in the video in case anyone forgets. But that's what we have lined up, and I'm so excited to show you these videos. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.